right, welcome everybody. How is everybody doing today on this fine Sunday of possibly a long weekend, depending where you're from? Hopefully you can hear me and everything's coming through. Just try to get some music working here. That should be all good to go. We'll find out. Welcome, Mr. H. Crip, Kai 90, Enigma Adventures, Al Waters, 0206, Barry G, welcome everybody. How's it going? So crypto prices are still dropping. Actually, they've gone up about 250 in the last hour. USD, we're at 1860. So yeah, a lot of people have been noticing the block rewards are insane right now. Actually, they're coming back down. They were at 10 or so like half an hour ago. We are coming back down to the 6s and 5s. So, but yeah, we did have a nice spike there. That could have been from that quick increase going on here. Usually the first thing I usually do, like when I get up or whatever, I go and check the block rewards and see what's happening. If they're pumping up, and then I check the price, and it kind of gives me a trend of which way it's going. I'm used to Canadian, so I just keep flipping to that. But yeah, it does look like we are coming up slightly, but whether it stays that way, I have no idea, because long term we have been dropping down. Hey Max Voltage, I came here to do research for content, going to do a video on the top questions about mining and crypto to never ask again. That is a decent topic to go by, so yeah, right on. The main one, I guess, could probably be for that video would be what do I mine after Ethereum 2.0, because we have no idea yet. So that could be your headliner right there, because that is always asked, and it's probably going to be asked a couple times here. But yeah, welcome. Strange, what to mine shows nice hash above ETH. Have you seen that too? Not yet. I was just about to check that out though, so I'm just going to do a quick calculate to refresh that. Nice hash is now below by the looks of things. So this is for a 6x3060 Ti rig. I just like to use that for averages here. But yeah, looks like we dropped about 50 cents from yesterday. We were at about $24 this morning, and when I checked this, we were actually at $21. That was before those block rewards hit. Now, a lot of people are talking about 1559 and if they should sell their cards and all that other good stuff going on. We could have a quick look at that. Whoa, look at that. We got an average block reward of 7 right now based on our calculator. So once it evens out though, let's just say we're around 3, because we're usually good around 2.8 to 3. So we're just going to check a 3 block reward here. And that's going to put us at $19.45. So once these gas fees do settle off, 6x3060 Ti rig looks like it will be pulling about $19.45 after power. Now, EIP 1559, we still don't know what's going to happen. Ultimately, we will not see these block rewards anymore. That's still 2 months away. I guess a month and a half now or something. I'm estimating we'll see around 2.5. It's probably going to be 2.4 to 2.6, somewhere in there. So we're going to go over rough 2.5. So when that does come into play, it looks like with the current prices, we'll be making $15.90. And we will never see these huge Ethereum block rewards again, because that is set to all be burnt. So yeah, that is something that will be happening when that comes into play. Again, we still don't know how it's actually going to work. When it is released, who knows? The whole network could just crash, and who knows what's going to happen. Berlin did have some massive side effects, and they ran into some problems. But for the most part, we don't know. We'll see what happens when it actually comes. We have to deal with it when they come. You already have that question written down. Nice. I'm 5 mega hash short of 900 now. God, I'm addicted, but I'm only 2100 from breaking even. That's not too bad. You got to remember, like, what was it, 6-7 months ago, we were only at, like, again, at Canadian prices, we were only at like $500-600. So, but right now, what we will be feeling mostly is that Ethereum hash rate. Now, I have that set up here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I don't even have it here. I backed out of it. We will be feeling that hash rate because, again, we're like double of what we were 6 months ago or so. But with this price tip, it does look like the hash rate has dropped over the past 2 days. So we were at 643 terahash, and we are ultimately down to 621. So there are people selling, and I did notice that a little bit looking on our local Kijiji ads here. Here's my ad. I'm gonna have to change this up, saying I'm not paying over MSRP anymore, because there are more cards coming in, and the price has actually dropped a couple $100. At the same time, some of them aren't. Like, look, there's still a 3060 Ti here for $1,800 Canadian. That's insanely expensive. But here's one for $1,200. So that's only like $300 or $400 over MSRP. Brand new in box, but still, it is way above MSRP. People are selling some rigs. I did see a few rigs in here, mostly in the 3080 section. But where are we at here? Buying rigs completely is obviously way overpriced. Like, here's 4 3060s for $9,500. Who in their right mind would pay that? No idea. But the rigs are coming online for sale completely. Let's have a look at a 3080 actually. See if we can find some, because there are quite a few rigs for sale as well. Please at me if you are looking for, like, asking a question or something. I just want to do a quick check here, see if there's any more rigs. When I look on my phone, a whole bunch of different full rigs do pop up, and I'm not seeing any right now. But yeah, but we are seeing a lot more GPUs hit the market now. Some people are asking whether to buy cards now, sell cards now. That's 100% up to you. Myself, I would not actually I would not buy any card at this moment. Oh my god, D Jesus, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Flash here, looks things look ugly. I'm just making $1.67, well, 1660 super, but I will buy when things get cheaper if they do. Yeah, so thanks a lot again for the donation. And where we were here was actually people are asking right now, do not buy cards. If you want to sell, maybe. Again, we do not know if crypto could hit a level where it wants to go back up again, and it could just skyrocket again. But for the most part, people are beginning to sell. So on the selling wise, you can still get decent prices for your GPUs. But as crypto drops, wait a couple weeks, wait a couple months or something, and ultimately all these prices will drop more depending on the direction that crypto and availability and everything does come in. But things price wise are starting to dip, so who knows, you may be able to pick up cheaper GPUs in a month or so from now. Rigs for 22K are on sale. Yeah, exactly. Buying a complete rig is, like, if you divide that by the amount of cards and add a little bit extra in for all the other parts, like, that's like $2,000 a card still, so extremely overpriced. Do not buy anything complete ever unless it's the only thing you can find. Like, people have been buying complete gaming PCs just for the card itself. Sometimes you do find a good deal where you only actually pay a couple $100 over the MSRP of the GPU to get that gaming rig and then sell off all the other parts. If you can find something like that, great deal. But everything is skyrocketing in terms of all that. I'm just going to go through some questions here. If I missed anything, I do not see any ats, so I'm not sure. We just went through the what to mine thing. Nice reaction vids. Okay, mine shows more with two 1660 supers. Does it? Well, let's just check out the 1660 super here. Where was what to mine? What the heck did I do? Oh, we're right here. All right, two 1660 supers is showing more. All right, we're gonna find two 1660 supers. Where's the 1660s? There's one. There's TI. Oh, two supers. All right, let's check out two 1660 supers. And it is still claiming that Ethereum nice hash is below. So I don't know. Could be changing. Like someone could have been put in a major buy for hash rate, and it could have plopped it up there for, you know, a couple hours or something. But ultimately, it could have leveled off, and now it is below Ethereum itself. Again, we don't know. Everything is just in turmoil right now, jumping up and down like crazy. All right, where we are in chat here. I'll get my 2100 back in 7 weeks. Yeah, you never know. Like, again, we still have a decent price. We were mining way cheaper price than this, but we are feeling the effects of that actual difficulty and hash rate that is on the network. So that's what's going to ultimately hurt us the most. Okay, so I guess we can look at some rig picks. We do not have too many here, but if there's no more questions, we will begin. Can you guys even see this? Better check my screen. Yeah, it looks good. So continuation from last week, nice hash was on top early. Yeah, it's good possibility it does fluctuate depending on who's renting all that hash power. So here we have got a nice little, is that an Xbox controller or is that like an actual Microsoft for your computer controller? I'm not sure, but we are in, it looks like our Discord here. Yep. Talking away, while mining away, and we got the old controller here. Looking pretty sweet. Tough power, GFI 850 watt by the looks of things. This was the rig, I believe. He was wondering if he could expand another card underneath there. It is fairly tight, but anything is possible. Okay, moving on. What do we got here from Caesar? Caesar, we do have a lot of cards and some ASICs, and oh my gosh. You got stuff all over the place here. Stuffed in there. I just want to make sure. I better change my screen a little bit so you guys can see everything. That looks about right there. Okay, good. What have you heard about crypto bans going on in China now? I did see a couple write-ups about it. I am not 100% sure what's going on. I definitely got to do some research in that, because I have heard that they have been they have been banning some farms. So as for the whole details, I'm not sure. I'm sure Max Voltage already read up something on that. He might be able to throw in some insight, but I definitely got to look into that, because something is going on in China when it does come to that. Same time, I don't know what they're trying to do with that, but they're also trying to push their own stable coin, I think it is. They are releasing their own coin, and ultimately they want that to be adapted, so they could be pushing everyone else out because of it. So yeah, this back to this rig here though. We got like ASICs, and are these server cases or ASICs? These are, see all the plugs. What the heck are these? I think they're all ASICs, but we got GPUs crammed in here, kind of going sideways, just making everything fit. This is definitely an ASIC right there. Wow. Wonder what all the hash rate on this unit is. That is looking nice. It'd be nice to have something like that set up in the basement. Definitely. Oh, here it is, all full of pretty lights and colors at nighttime, or dark at least, with the lights off. Oh, nice. Hi all, late as per. That's all right. Welcome, Carl. Better late than never. Thanks for showing up. Looking good. Everything with lights all over it just makes it look so much better. Gotta have them LEDs or RGBs. Oh, I always call them LEDs. I don't know why I do this. What do we got here? Added a new panel, new louver, and some more equipment. So we got some louvers for some heat dissipation. Nice. Look at all this, all set up for mining. That is sweet. Totally sweet. Nice. Johnny B, I put this ARM rig together recently, mining Veruscoin, 32 megahash and 99 watts. Oh, looking good. Nice. What kind of power supply is this though? That's interesting. USB plugs everywhere. I am not sure how any of this actually operates, but it looks pretty good though. Nice. Sweet. Anybody else have a setup like this? Darn. Interesting stuff. That is cool. That's wicked. Oh, there's something I was gonna say. What was it? Oh yeah. From our live stream yesterday, someone brought it out, and I didn't know if it was a real story or whatever. I think Max Voltage kind of what did he say? He said it was true. I guess I couldn't think of the right words, but yeah, about Nvidia. It popped up on my phone last night that Nvidia is not nerfing any of their own cards. So like all their Founder Editions cards will not be Ethereum nerfed, and I'm gonna have to do some research and do a write-up in a video maybe about it sometime this week. But yeah, and they are leaving the AIBs up to actually doing it however they want. If they want to fully release the ETH nerf and all their cards right at the get-go, they can. If they want to trickle them in, they can. If they want to put one out a month and ultimately just keep making the older ones, they can. They left the decision totally up to the AIB. So myself, if I was an AIB right now, I would totally not even make the ETH nerf cards. I'd release all the full ones, because you know you're trying to make sales, you're selling your cards. But again, Nvidia did leave it up. Now why did they change their tone? I don't really know. Maybe because they started dropping the price of Ethereum, started coming down. Crypto is falling, the market in general. So they kind of say, okay, we got to do something here. We need full cards released. So now we're not going to nerf them as bad or as fast. So I don't know, they're kind of backtracking of what their original plan was, but it is quite interesting that Nvidia won't even nerf their own cards, but they're leaving it to AIBs to nerf them as they please. So very, very interesting stuff, guys. I'm sure most of you seen that. This max voltage is saying true, and yeah, I did not see that coming out at all, and it just kind of sidewinded me, and then all of a sudden it popped up on my phone as a news story, and I was looking at it and I was like, wow, this is totally weird. What is going on here? Ultimately, I just think because crypto is going down, Nvidia decided, okay, maybe we shouldn't market this way anymore. But very interesting stuff coming out, and it's funny how they pushed it so hard and they won't even nerf their own founders editions, which makes no sense at all. But yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd clarify that because I did say that was false yesterday because I haven't seen anything pop up on it, so I just thought it was weird, but it is 100% legit. Nvidia is smart. They just want there to be sell faster. Oh, that's very true. Sell all their cards and no one else will have to. Here we got some nice sapphire cards. Ultimately, when you run AMD, I highly recommend either the Sapphire Pulse or the Nitro Pluses because they are ultimate, probably the best cards out there when it comes to AMD. And yeah, looking nice. We got some type of spiral cables coming in here. Not sure what that is. But for the most part, gigabytes, sapphires, MSI, looking good, hashing away. That's all we want is straight up hashes, especially in a bear market. How many of you guys are going to be mining through the bear market? I do notice that video views, ultimately, they do drop on YouTube channels when the bear markets hit. I'm not saying we are in a bear market, but the price is definitely going down. It's been going down pretty steady the past couple weeks. Here is our thumbnail. Oh, and I keep having like little burp things I'm trying to hold back. But here's our thumbnail. This is an actual update. Last week we did see the empty boxes of this, and now it does look like there are GPUs in here. So this is looking pretty sweet, actually. We got HP server power supplies. That looks like the 2400 watt there from Parallelminer. Then you got a whole bunch of tough gaming. And how did he find all the exact same cards? Like, it was next to impossible to find a couple cards, let alone a whole bunch of the same cards. So I don't know, buddy. Monster, do you work for like do you work for a computer company or something where you can just pull in these Asus dual cards like they're nothing? Because that is pretty sweet, where you got to make up a whole mixed or a whole exact same rig. That's looking sweet. Nice. Good job on you for finding them. Again, here they are. This is a little top vent porthole blowing out, air sucking in through the side, and ultimately hot air rises and getting blown through the top. This is a nice little setup. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully, like, if you get massive rainstorm and you get like the wind blowing the rain sideways, that would possibly kind of suck. But for the most part, it does look like it's mostly covered. We got some cows and stuff in the background. I'm not sure where that is. Oh, here they are again. The Ace is tough. Double 8 pins. So what are these? 3080s? Are these 3070s? Someone to clarify that. I am not sure what these ones are. Oh, Rogue Strix. These are the Rogue Strix. Double 8 pins. I'm imagining 3070s because the 3080s are probably triple 8 pin. Then again, the 3060s could be double as well. So 3070, I have one. Okay, so those are 3070s, and there are a lot of them. How did you find these and what price? That's insane. That's sweet though. Love it. Oh, now they're all lit up. They even got fancy colors on them. Oh, that looks nice. Bet you that looks sweet at nighttime. Just opening that lid, I'd probably just... Oh, we got a RevTech board in there. What is this? Look at that. We got a RevTech in the background over here. Oh, we got all sorts of stuff. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Loving it. Good cable management too. Everything's all nicely zip tied and going where they should. Wow, that looks really nice. That definitely took a little bit of time to get going, but looking sweet. How many is that anyway? Right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. What kind of mega hash are we looking at? Let's see that 16 3070 rig here. Where's what to mine? 3070, 16 of the bad boys. What do we got here? It's probably a little more mega hash than this. What is one actually stating? I will just go with this. It's probably doing a little more. Might be closer to 1 gigahash than 920, but we are still pulling $66 a day after power at 10 cents kilowatt hour on that unit. And he has 2 boxes full. If he has 2 boxes full, I don't know if both boxes are full, but I imagine they are. Oh yeah, they must be, because this one does not have it, the RevTech, and this one does. So he has even more cards. So he has definitely almost 2 gigahash possibly between all these. That is nice. Sweet. Good job. Who was that again? That was Monster? Yes, that was Monster. That is looking nice. 3070 or 3080, that rig is sweet. Yes, that is a very sweet rig. I wish I had something like that. Something at all like that. Like me, we paid scalper prices. That's alright. Some people have to pay scalpers, and there isn't really nothing you could do. I almost paid some, but then I was like, no, I'm not doing it, and I just forced myself not to do it. I'm still waiting for cards. Whether I get them, who knows? But again, crypto going down, they should come in stock, and less people will be buying. But we do have a lot of gamers out there. You got to remember, there are a lot of gamers out there that are looking for cards. So we got a 3060 Ti from EVGA. We got some MSIs. We got another Strix here. These are looking mighty fine. Boom. Oh, we got a 2080. Something super. I cannot see what this is. That's 1660 possibly. I still want to get my hands on a 1660 somewhere just for testing purposes, because they are really extremely efficient cards. Asus Strix. Nice. These are nice rigs. We're almost running out, so I've kind of got to slow down on this. We're speeding up, so let's just move to some questions and stuff and see what's going on in the chat and do a little bit of hangout or something for a couple minutes here. Check our prices. Are we going up, going down? Well, I think we slightly went up. So we're on the okay range here. Block rewards, they are coming back down. Oh, couple uncles pretty close together. That would suck. Like, what was it, yesterday or day before, when all the rewards were like 15, 20, and then all of a sudden you'd see like a 2eth uncle in the middle, and you'd be like, I'd hate to be that guy if you're solo mining or that pool. That'd just be, oh no. Okay, so chat, what's going on? What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking about doing? Do you think this market is going to keep going down or keep going up? I would like to know your guys' thoughts as well on all this. Let's have a little chat going on. Little whatever. 173 ETH 2 hours ago. Check RPM video. What? There's 173 ETH block? And 128, and yesterday EtherMine hit 115 ETH block. Man, that's insane. EtherMine, they hit so many blocks though. Like, what is their hash rate? Where's mining pool stats? Let's just check this out right now. You gotta remember, there's so much hash rate on those pools that the blocks look massive, but most of those rewards are going to those large guys. But again, it does benefit the whole pool. So EtherMine is at 123 terahash. Damn, that's insane. Spark pool 155. Where's Flex at these days? 14 with 6.15. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all, but yeah. Wow. EtherMine. I used to mine on EtherMine. They're a period. I didn't mind them. I liked them. I liked EtherMine. But yeah, these block rewards are insane. It's gonna suck when they all get burnt. I believe this is a micro bear market. Few weeks it will be back at all-time high. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a good point. Hopefully at that time, people will sell their rigs off. That difficulty will drop a bit, and we can actually pick up some more cards for that rebound. If it plays out that way, we never know how things will play out. More bad crypto news from China. Yes, there is some. I don't know the full extent on the China bad news. All I know is, one, they're trying to promote and create their own currency in the crypto. And second, I don't know, but if they're, by promoting that, they're discouraging all the other crypto that's going on in the world. So definitely going to take a lot more research on that, but who knows? There is bad news coming from the main market, but I don't know what's fully going on in China right now. Market is sideways. Both there on EtherMine. I am almost there. 895. Where's, again, mine is, I'm slightly over half a gigahash here. Okay. again, I always forget my PC is off when I do actually mine or do live streams and everything. How's my Monero Ocean doing? Almost out of payment. Oh, I will get a 0.1 XMR payment today, so I should probably shut all my rigs off soon. But then again, I don't know, I might not do that test this week, so I might wait for the next week, because I do want to try some other possible tests when it comes to CPU mining. But I have other stuff going on, so my main workstation will be off and rendering, and I got some gaming stuff to do, so it's probably not a good week to do another test, because it just won't be fair. Every year China says that they banned BTC or crypto that was affected of the inflation rate declared that is at 4% if I'm not mistaken. It is something to do with the inflation. I do remember seeing something about that in some headline, but I did not read the article, so I think you're on to something right there. Lonida? Remember? And again, I butcher names, so I'm sorry. Nice, Kia. What did you mean by Ethermine getting burnt later? No, Ethermine is not getting burnt later. The gas fees are getting burnt come 1559, which means all those high block rewards we're seeing now will be gone. So in July, when 1559 hits, we kind of went over this beginning of the stream, but again, new people always coming in. All those gas fees will be burnt, and we will see an average of 2.3 to 2.6 ETH possibly. I do not know the number. I'm just saying that's probably a safe calculation, is that is the highest our block rewards will get no matter what happens. The network can get so congested that normally right now would be a 200 Ethereum block, but we will only see 2.5 because all those gas fees will be burnt. So that is what people are wondering about. EIP 1559 is it is burning those fees to the miners. And yeah, we won't see these huge rewards anymore once that comes into play. So again, the difficulty will be affecting us. Ultimately, they want the price to go up. But if 1559 comes into play and we're still in a so-called bear market, or Bitcoin is still going down, or it hasn't come up or nothing yet, most likely Ethereum is not going to come up either, because ultimately we're in a bad market. Now, when the market does come back up and another next bull run hits, then we could see a nice price jump in Ethereum at that point. But for the most part, if we're in a bear run, they can do whatever they want to the Ethereum network. We probably won't see too much of a price increase until Bitcoin starts soaring through the moon again. We will get some part of MEV on top of that 2F. Yes, that's a depending on the pool and how they're doing MEV and how all that comes into play. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of conspiracies going on with MEV now as well, that contributed to some of the lower gas fees after Berlin. So I don't really know what's going on there. It is way over my head. That's something for Max Voltage to throw out there. But yeah, MEV is still there, and how it'll play, I still don't have any idea. Okay, do we have more questions? I am waiting for episode 2 of Crypto Mining Civ. Oh, you like that one, huh? That game is pretty fun. Some of the comments, people didn't really like that game. Other people did like it. I didn't mind it myself. Who knows? Maybe as you play it, it might get boring. But yeah, possibly on Fridays, I'll try and drop some more Crypto Mining Sim videos each Friday if until people decide that they just don't want to watch it anymore. CPU mining is going great. That video should be out tomorrow to see who actually won our previous test between Monero Ocean, which is a profit switching pool that pays you out in XMR, Veruscoin, and what was the other one? Scala, XLA. And a lot of people were rooting for XLA. So that's interesting. But same time, right after we started that test, then the market started crashing. So I did do the actual profits and everything recording on Friday when I stopped the test, so we were a little higher in the market. But when it comes to like actually doing the test, like a lot of stuff is fluctuating, so it's hard to say what could happen, because any coin could moon in the next bull run and become more profitable than what my tests actually prevailed. But yeah, that video is set to be released tomorrow. I started with 5600X on Monero Ocean. Yes, I love Monero Ocean. And looking in these other things, it got me into my next test, but I still don't know when I'm going to play out that test, because I said I'm going to be pretty busy with my workstation, with my gaming channel this week. I can probably do a 2-rig test, but I wanted to throw Raptorium in there as well, because a lot of people do like Raptorium, and that's been coming back to see how profitable it is. So I actually wanted to do Raptorium versus X coin. I can't really give away any what I wanted to do because it'll give away the results of our profitability video, but versus two other things. Just got my rig up to 200 mega hash in time for the crash. Nice. Let's just hope people start selling and the difficulty drops so we can just scoop up as much Ethereum as possible before the next bull market. Yeah, for the next bull market, and we can actually, you know, cash in on all that. Okay, so I guess we will hit up a few more photos here before we do actually run out. So 3 rigs and my 240 volt triplet PDU. Nice. Oh, there it is. That looks, oh no, that one's not quite like mine, but it is pretty close. I started to sell my Polaris cards before EIP 1559. Yeah, I sold my Polaris cards, it was a while ago actually, when the prices, I should have waited, and if I waited another month I would have got a lot more out of them, but ultimately I swapped the same amount of mega hash from Polaris cards over to 3060 Ti cards. So it was pretty much a straight swap just through selling them, so I didn't put down any extra money. So I improved my efficiency quite a bit, which is how you want to run in these type of markets, is as efficient as possible. You don't want to be using up too much power when you don't have to. And that's where these nice 3000 series cards do come into play. But yeah, here we do have the PDU. They are sweet. If you're running 240 volt, definitely recommend wiring yourself in a PDU. That way you can throw a few rigs on ultimately the same circuit and keep everything locally in the same room instead of scattering them across your house. Also, with server PSUs, you have a lot more flexibility on getting bigger PSUs for cheaper than having to run ATX through 120 volt. But yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Everything is nice and together. Mounted nice. Mine's just on the floor. Okay. Test bench, need them in today's market. Yes, you always need a test bench so you can just see how much power, you know, get your settings right, figure out how much power you're using, then you can multiply it all, and then you just know your power consumption. You can calculate everything as you need. Those are the PNY 1660 Supers. Oh, nice. PNY. I've never had a PNY card, but I heard a lot of people have mixed feelings about them. PNY actually did early on sell to a lot of crypto mining farms right off the get-go, huge orders, and then ultimately they kind of slowed down on that. But as for quality and stuff, I'm not 100% sure. Some people did not like them while others just loved them. Yeah, here we are, 600 watt PSU test rig, looking good. Do you guys run your own test rig? I love my test rig. I love testing cards. That's why I need more variety. Another angle of my setup. Had 2 rigs go down. Took 24 hours to figure out. Now 4700 CFM fan gets put in this week. Oh, it's Mr. Steal Yo Blocks, Mr. Water Cooled Man himself. And he lives actually in the same province as me, about, I don't know, 8 hours south or so. Yeah, here we go. Another angle. We did see these last week from the front end and top view, so here's the nice sideways view, looking good. Oh yeah, he had these cool all these nice long PDU cables, which he gave me the link to order them from, and I still have yet to do that, but I definitely got to get myself some of these cables. Nice long PDU cables. Got the level on there still, the nice sapphires. Oh, sweet sapphire rig. Oh, and that's straight, oh, nitro rig, pulse rig. And then looks like the Polaris rig. Oh, it's so nice when everything is like the same card. Just, oh, amazing. Looks so sweet. Okay, moving on. We got the fan here. Oh, here we go. Here's his fan that he's throwing in. That'll move some air for you. Wonder how much power these things use though. But air movement is key. 11 here. There, okay. That picture looks like the mining sim game. I know, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, is that the mining sim game? But no, that is legit real life what that Mr. Steal Your Block says right there. Let's take another look at that, because you are 100% correct. That looks just like the this simulator game, except for the cords, because you don't see your power cords anywhere. So cable management in the game is a lot easier because you don't have to worry about it at all. But that definitely looks like the game. Final Form 100 from YOLO OTM calls. Radeon 7s and 43090s. Oh, 43090s. So I'm just going to take this picture, throw it straight at whoever wrote all those articles about people not buying 3090s because they're too expensive to mine with, say, look at this. Here's 4 of them right here, lined up and ready to roll, mining away. You are wrong, sir. Insight sells triplet cables in Canada. I wonder if that's... I gotta go back. I got a DM. That might be the company, but if not, then that's another company I can look into to find those cables. So thanks for the tip, Mr. H Crypt. Let the Fed start buying crypto to support the market. Yeah, they probably already have. They're hiding it, but they most likely have bought somewhere. Got some weights here. What's going on with the weights? Holding something in? Down? Nice. But yeah, water cooled rigs. This looks sweet. Nice big fan controller in the back there. Looks like 8, 4 on each side, possibly. Maybe 10, 5 on each side. Amazon rack. Sweet, good stuff. Looking nice. We are almost out of pictures. No. What do we got here? Through the screen deal. I don't know what that is. Is that a card or a motherboard? That possibly looks like a motherboard. I'm not sure. We zoom in this. Got the fan right there. Not 100% sure what that is, but I think it's a motherboard. Oh, what is this little setup going on? Mr. Bathing Ape just built my first 2 PC rigs for dual mining Monero and ETH. NVIDIA 3070, AMD 6900 XT, Red Devil, overclocked, a triple fan, and 16 GB. Threadripper 3995 Pro, and the Ryzen 9 5950. Nice. Okay, this is insane. We got a laptop. Look at this. That is sweet. Got the Blue Yeti. This is the exact same mic I use right there. Here's my microphone. Wow. That's cool. Look at all them screens. Holy, look at that rock. That's amazing. Oh, I've got the big Noctua beast on there. Got some Alienware wallpapers. It's like we're mining on EtherMine. Or no, that's Nanopool. Is that Nanopool or is that EtherMine? Can't quite see it. I think that's Nanopool actually. I don't know. It's been a while. That's looking nice, so I like it. A Threadripper though. I really want to test the Threadripper, but supposedly they don't have enough RAM to actually fully utilize Threadripper when it does come to mining. So you're only getting like 75% of the what you should be getting if you're fully initialize that CPU. No problem. My buddy in Oshawa and I help him set up his rig from time to time. Nice. Weights are for ETH. If it takes off, to keep it to the ground. It's to hold down that rocket ship. Nice. Looks like a Faraday cage. Oh, I'm not sure what that cage is, but cool. Make duo with what you got. I like it. Yes, totally. Oh, this looks amazing. Look at that. Wonder which one. It's a Threadripper, the one with the AIO, or is the Threadripper? I imagine this is the Threadripper down here, and this would be the 5950X possibly up here. I don't know. Either way, those are 2 beast-ass CPUs. Oh, what do we got here? Death and taxes. Spent the last little while building out my immersion cooling container. Oh, going immersion. Moved our first rig from air to immersion cooling. Huge difference. Push the OCs and temps staying low. Let's take a look at this. 34 degrees. Oh, and these are like 3080s. Are they 3080s? They must be at... Or are they 30... Yeah, they're 3080s. Because, what is it? 3090 is like 120 some mega hash. But yeah, look at that. 32 degrees at over 100 mega hash. One slightly under, but that is insane. Wow. Immersion. Way to go. Got some videos here. Let's take a look at this. Can we watch it? Can we blow it up? Whoa, hold on. Oh, look at that. Immersed. How does this even work? Throwing stuff in water and it doesn't short out. I don't... You got the power supply in there too. That's insane. That's so cool though. Any of you guys tried this out for without wrecking anything? I bought a few 15-foot 15 amp cables for my PDU. Seller said he was out of 15-foot cables in my color, and 15-foot cables are pretty long, you know. I said, yeah, 15 feet to be exact. Yeah, I definitely need, well, I don't know, 10 feet would probably be all right. 15 feet, you know, you can always coil it up. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that, it's like a big motorboat. Look at that PSU just blowing away. Let's watch that again. That is sweet. Oh my gosh. That's insane. You can see it's circulating, sucking out, putting back in. What is he? Is he using? Doesn't really look like an oil here. I wonder what he's using for his liquid. It almost looks like water. But don't you need like an oil or something? I don't know. That looks just like water though. It doesn't seem thick like an oil. Thoughts, guys. Thoughts. What's going on there? That is mineral oil? I thought mineral oil was slightly yellow tinged because we use a lot of mineral oil on drilling rigs and stuff out in Saskatchewan, and it was definitely a little thicker than that and had a yellow tinge to it. But then again, it could be dirty oil field mineral oil we were using. Oh man, but those tamps, look how good that thing does. I'm curious if you ever did a thermal pad job or not. You probably don't even need it with an immersion. What happens when you pull your cards out of immersion? Are they screwed? They done? I don't know, but that's pretty darn cool. First tank off. You got another one here. Oh my gosh, look at this. I wish they were longer. Oh, that is amazing. That is so cool. Okay, I totally want to do that one day if I knew what the after effects and side effects were over time. Oh, and okay, so we do have crypto mining simulator pictures here. These are my rig. Check out my rigs. This isn't mine, but somebody. All right, so we do know that it's a game and it is fake, so we don't really have to check that out. But that's pretty funny though. He was posting his rigs from crypto mining sim in the pictures. It's like, I wish I had these. Look at there's ASICs in the back. Oh my gosh, this fella. Take your chat over to rig pick chat, because definitely sometimes these gaps. Remember, if you're watching this now, please post in rig pick chat if you are posting pictures. That way we can keep the photos nice and close together like this instead of having these big gaps. And it looks like our last pictures we do have here is a 5900X 3090 gigabyte OC. Oh, someone's posting pictures as we speak, or is that just load? What's going on here? Today 12:40. Oh, someone is posting these right now. So we are getting live posts from Curly. So is he watching the stream? You in here, Curly? You in here? Different name or something? Maybe we can do a mining sim competition. I don't know. That'd be too hard, because then that'll just wreck my stuff. Because as I play it, it's gonna reduce my mining hash rates on my workstation. Curly, there's Curly. You're posting pictures as we speak. Thanks a lot, buddy. Crypto just said smart money is buying crypto. That very true, especially on the dips. Buy the dips. Let's check this out. See what's going on, Curly. Oh, what do we got here? What is this cool light? What is that cool light? But everything is like AIO'd. This looks sweet. Oh, look at that water block. This is looking nice. I like this. Oh, look at this stuff. It's like putting in an engine. Oh, this looks so cool though. Even though the complexity, like, what's your leak ratio? Can you crack the stuff? You tighten it too tight, and a whole bunch of different factors that I've never tried before, which I definitely do want to try sometime, but that just adds to your expenses. But when it comes down to posting a picture of it, it's totally worth it. 3950X 2080 Ti DDR 3600 on Ethereum. But what are you doing with your processor? You got your processor on anything? Did I receive anything in my PO box? We are on a long weekend, so it is closed. So I have not received anything yet. So we will see. Maybe, I guess, Tuesday is the next time it is open. Because, yeah, mail is all halted. So, ask me again next week. Hopefully it came in. Or I'll probably have it in some video if it comes in. Here we got some more. Everything's just AIO central here. Nice. Another AIO master going on. Interesting. Good stuff. I love it. Looks great. I love AIO. Actually, that's not the actual pre-kit AIO. That's doing like everything from scratch. That's not like your typical Kraken that you buy. That's like actually doing all your plumbing and everything yourself. So custom, I guess, water cooling job that is. 103070s, 13060 Ti, and 86700 XTs on ETH. Whoa. What's your mega hash here? Oh, that's a nice box you got going on there. Oh, it's straight in with the PDU system. Oh, sweet. That's another way to do it. He made his own PDU. Sweet. That's a good idea too. Instead of buying a PDU, he just made his own. He's got the old like Drock meter in there, so it's like a giant Space Goats meter built in with plugs. That's a really good idea right here. Actually, that's sweet. I like that. That is just straight up nice. I do my own plumbing. Yeah. Oh, here's some Radeons. Nice, nice. Oh, those are the brand new GPU risers, the white ones. Good stuff. We got the 2400 watt Parallelminer PSU going on. We got a fan on the side here, blowing in all over the place. But yeah, this is looking sweet. I love that meter. That's such a good idea. And we got some, was that fans? They must be blowing the fan air out, unless you're blowing straight in the cards, either or. GPU risers, nice cards, good stuff, sweet, awesome. And I believe that is the end of our live photos, so that sucks. We're out of photos, guys. Now all we gotta do is like talk. Let's talk. What's going on? Let's take a look at our blocks again. Up, down, and again coming down. We got a 6 block there about 5 minutes ago, so that's not too bad. Again, 3.8. Ooh. How about our prices? Canadian 23. We're hovering around 23, 1909. So, what do you guys think is going to happen? Is it worth messaging RebTech for cards? Their website just seems so dodgy. They do not sell their cards. Their cards were originally 4GB cards from way back when. They did just recently send them in, well, a few months ago. They just recently got them back. They were upgraded to the 8GB versions, but they are not for sale due to previous commitments. Now, I don't know if they're already sold out to other mining farms, or if they're renting them out through hash rate rentals, or what they're doing with them. I just know that they are not selling the cards. What do you think the Dodge millionaire will do now? Hi, should have sell. Yes, are you talking about that guy who's bought like $150,000 worth of Doge, and then he had $1 million, but then he did not want to sell it because he thought it would go to $1 and higher, and now it's just crashing? I don't know why people are like that. I definitely would have sold. For me, if I had a coin and it went, like, depending how much you put into it, but if I put in like, I don't know, $100,000 or something, and it hit $1 million, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with taking that $1 million instead of saying, hey, I'm going to wait for it to go to 2 million. Greed will get you in the end. I did not see that large one. How long ago was it? Well, Panda, that was a couple hours ago, so that'll take a whole bunch of looking back. So no, I heard about those blocks being hit, but I have not seen them. He has almost 3 million. He was almost up to 3 million, but he wouldn't sell. Oh my gosh. So what, is it just crashing on him? He's holding and he still didn't sell? So is he losing all his money soon, or what? I'm buying Doge on an MSI laptop with 1050 GPU in to pay for electrical. Oh, nice, nice. So he's holding out. Oh my gosh, this guy. I definitely would have sold that, but whatever. He can do whatever he wants. It is his money. What do we got here? USD 28 cents. What's Doge at? Canadian 34. Yeah, I don't know. Ethereum mining is shutting down next month. It is not shutting down next month. You're probably referring to 1559, and that is the burn of transaction fees. Now, the merge in Ethereum 2.0, that will be at the very earliest October. It won't be October though, because they're having a lot of problems with integration. So probably Q1 or Q2 of next year is when they'll merge and stuff will happen, most likely. Now in July is 1559. We've talked about that, so we can still mine Ethereum till at least the end of the year. But yeah, so that's that. Dark Lord, just be aware where you are reading some of your info, because telling people Ethereum is dying in July is not the case when it comes to mining. That is just the implementation of 1559. Because I'm start selling your GPU now. Oh yeah. Give it a little more time. Prices keep going down. We will start seeing discounted GPUs in a couple months, possibly. That is only if, obviously, the crypto market keeps coming down. You're panicked? Why are you so panicked? Why are you panicked, Dark Lord? Tell us your story. What did you do? You didn't sell your car or house for a whole bunch of GPUs, did you? I probably combined in the bear market. I went solo. Also, I will get 7,000 US back in taxes just for going clean. Yes, that is another thing. Like, you got to remember when this bear market's hit and all that, max voltage is running solar as well. And yeah, a lot of people, your FBI friend told you they will shut it down. Now, there's a little difference there. Shutting down maybe some exchanges or taxes in states and all sorts of crypto bans is a totally different story than ETH mining will die in a month or two. 1559 will hit, but the mining is not going to die in 2 months. FBI can't do anything about the Ethereum network itself. Pass the link for the microwave, please. No, the Ethereum mining will shut down early. It's okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about something else. Where is actually? I got a link in here from Flexpool. Where is it? We can kind of talk about the time frame of Ethereum 2.0. Actually, the merge. I don't remember where it is now. Mining chat, I believe. Yes, it is right here. So here's coming from the Altcore ETH devs here. I'll zoom this up for you so you guys can see it and kind of read it as well. Get this a little bigger. All right, can you guys see that? All right, we're gonna kind of run through this. So here's Mika. He's like, are you worried about the execution clients, Geth, Open Ethereum, Nevermind, Besu, Aragon are going to struggle to implement the merge? Now remember, the merge is when the transition from proof of work to proof of stake happens. That's where we can't mine. Now Ethereum 2.0 is when sharding and everything comes into play and the full network is live, but we are unable to mine before Ethereum 2.0. That is the thing for the merge. So the merge is when the transition from mining will take place. So here they are actually talking about the merge, which was originally scheduled for like October, November of this year. But we'll just have a look at this. It looks like they're having problems and it will be extended a little bit. But anyway, to implement the merge in time, that is, which group of developers do you think are going to struggle to meet the current proposed timelines? I don't know about the others, but we will struggle because current timelines assume that we must drop everything we are doing only to work on London hard fork and Rayonism, and I simply cannot grow that fast. I do not want to hack the Rayonism into Aragon without understanding how it fits into our architecture. I have ideas, but figuring out properly will require some proper attention. And then we'll just move on to the next screenshot here. What part of merge are you thinking is going to be the most challenging and the most time consuming? And the fact that reference implementations assume a monad we'll skip some of these big stuff here. Client where all three parts, RPC, fork choice, rule and block compensation live inside the same component. Will figure out how to split it up because it's done in matter. A whole bunch of technical terms here. My biggest worry is that after London hard fork, that London is when 1559 is set to come in for July here. So the question will be, okay, can you make a testnet release for the merge in 2 weeks? I am not prepared to work at such pace because it does burn me and my team out. Moving on to the next one. I see someone added me here. What do you think about the Ethereum new ASIC that costs 30K? I don't think people will buy now, and the panic there is right now in the market. Okay, we'll just run through this quick thing here, and then we'll talk about that ASIC and see what could be going on with it. I kind of went through that through the live stream yesterday, but we'll have a look at it. So here's Mika responding again, saying, I personally think that is unlikely. How I suspect it will go something like this. London goes out in July. People start working on Shanghai and the merge in parallel. So London is 1559, which is set for July. That is the burn of the transaction fees. And people will start working on Shanghai and the merge in parallel, so at the same time. Shanghai goes out in November. The merge goes out in Q1 or Q2 of 2022. So right now, the time frame they're thinking about is Q1 or Q2 in 2022. So anywhere between January to the middle of summerish in there is when the merge could happen, and that is the transition from mining, which is proof of work, to proof of stake for Ethereum 2.0. Now, I think the merge in October, November, incredibly optimistic. Even if theoretically possible, it is likely that 1 or 2 clients will be merge ready before the end of November, but I doubt all 9 clients will be ready by then, and I don't see us leaving behind half the clients. Maybe if 8 of the 9 clients are ready, we would have a conversation about leaving the 9th behind, but we're not leaving 3 or 4. So pretty much they're saying there could be a couple of people ready for the merge by November, but most likely most of them will not be, and they don't want to leave too many of them behind. So far it is looking like the merge, which is the transition where Ethereum mining proof of work will die, is off Ethereum, is going to be sometime beginning or middle of next year. So Dark Lord, that kind of FBI has nothing to do with that part of the transition. So again, they can, depending where you are, I'm not sure where you live, but I could see maybe states or something banning crypto or something. But other than that, mining will not die till at least the beginning of next year sometime for Ethereum. Now back to a question here. I did see the new ASIC cost of 30K. Who knows how that's going to play out. Pre-orders did actually stop on the new E9 Bitmain ASIC because ultimately they just can't make enough fast enough because of the shortage. But again, as we went over it, we are watching our hash rate here. Where's our hash rate? What did I do with it? Here we are. So when they are set to drop, was it June or July? I can't remember. I think June is when they're supposed to come out. So next month coming up here. We're going to watch this, and a week, we're going to do a plus minus of 1 week. So say a week before release date, if this hash rate starts dropping, now if crypto prices go down, this is going to start dropping. So it's going to be kind of hard to balance everything out. It's kind of weird how it all is coming into play, but ultimately I think they're probably selling used hardware that they've already ROI'd multiple times. So they're going to sell them to the consumer and ultimately make more money based on the consumer buying up their used products. So I am watching this chart when they do release about a week before. If we start to see a big dip in the hash rate, that means they are pulling these ASICs offline to sell them, and then ultimately a week or 2 after, like give plus minus a few days for however long it takes to ship these things, then we'll start seeing maybe the hash rate possibly pop back up. And if we see something like that happen, that means they did sell off their used hardware. But again, now everything's happening with this crypto dip. It's going to be kind of hard to see that on this line here. So I really don't know what's going to be going on with that. But that's something I'm looking at, that most of their ASICs are used. There's still definitely farms, and a lot of people are trying to buy those ASICs because they are Ethereum monsters for sure. Like seriously, 2,500 watts for 3 gigahash. Wow, that is insane. But again, with everything that's going on, who knows if who knows who's buying them. Most of them are going to go to the farms. Your average everyday residential miner probably will not be trying to buy those, because again, if we move to proof of stake, there are a couple other coins to mine that you can, that won't be very profitable. They are extremely efficient, but ultimately they could just end up to be an expensive doorstop. RDP is already in Windows. What, have you not tried T, NVNC, or the RDP? TV, what's going on here? I missed something. It will happen early. I told you and I warned you guys. Don't for Argenta when you can't sell your GPUs in a couple months. Well, myself, I don't plan on selling any of my GPUs ever, because ultimately there's Ravencoin and other coins that you can mine. Ravencoin is set to halve, so if Eth2 came out tomorrow, it really wouldn't bother me, because my mindset is past Ethereum already with all this stuff that's constantly been going on. So next up, just move to whatever looks best at the time. Raven is good for the time being. Remember, all this hash rate flooding will drop profits, but a lot of people, they're not mining and selling every day. Some people are mining to hold, and Raven is set to have a halving in January, February, and ultimately in another if there's a bull market at that time, Raven could see a nice, pretty big price jump at that due to that fact. Okay, what do we got going on here? A lot of people talking back and forth. Anybody have any other questions? Oh, we have one up here. Do you have any thoughts or experience with Crux Pool? Crux Pool. Let's take a look at that. I am not sure. Crux Pool. I have not used it or ever looked it up, so we're just gonna have a quick check to see what Crux Pool is. Which one is Crux Pool? New rig fix in Discord? Alright, we will check them out. Raven X2, double week. Double your earnings. Limited time event. What is going on here? Okay, so we have a ×2 Raven double week. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'm sure you guys must know. So what's going on here? 0 Raven ×2 is still 0. Yes, we know this. Anything times 0 is 0. But you have to be connected to Crux Pool in the last 24 hours before daily contest. So they just doing a draw, and 5 lucky miners will double their last 24-hour earnings. All right, so that's interesting. 5 people, so I'm guessing 5 addresses will get picked here, and they will double your 24-hour earnings, which is interesting. That's a nice marketing tool to bring people to your pool. As for how the actual pool works, I have no idea what their fees or anything is. A friend of mine sent me to it 2 days ago. Right on. How are you liking it? Is it good? I'm currently not mining any Raven, so I don't really will be going on to that. I'm just going Ethereum as long as I possibly can, and then see what happens from that point forward. Raven is BTC, not Ethereum, which is good to mine. Raven is BTC. Raven is not BTC. So I'm not sure. But yeah, most part, yeah, we're mining Ethereum until we can't mine Ethereum anymore, and then we just move on. That's just how it's gonna go. All we can do. So let's take a look at the new pictures. Rig pictures. We got some new pictures here. And all right, here we are. Dolly Shunk, Silveretti, and Hardbone posted some stuff here. So let's check these out. Gonna be my new rig soon. Oh, we got some nice boxes here. What is going on with these boxes? I might have to adjust my screen again. All right. 3070, all of them 3070s. Nice. Sweet, sweet. You got one laid up top here. Looking good. Sweet. Where did you get all these 3070s? Did you pay a decent price for them? Looking good. 3070s. We 3000 series. Highly recommend them. Oh, we got a movie. Oh, what is this? Oh, now we got like... We got hanger clips with Rabid Mining on them, it looks like. Oh, and we got the fan covers. Nice. Sweet. Put up some fan covers too. Looking good in the blues. Are those the ones that are supposed to be in the mail? Hopefully they get here soon. Looking nice though. Good stuff. Hardbone. What do we got, Hardbone? What the? Okay, what is this? Is this a GPU ASIC miner graveyard? Oh my gosh. Do you guys see this? What is going on here? Where is this? We got like a mining farm graveyard. That's an old ASIC China flood farm. Is everything there just broken? They just toss it, or are they fixable? Like, can you just pick these up and run away and try and get it going? Oh my gosh. Only in China, where like they can probably walk to the grocery store and pick up an ASIC miner or a GPU if they want. Oh, I'm gonna go build myself a rig. I'm gonna go get myself a couple cucumbers, some lettuce, and a GPU. Check, please. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's just hurting me just looking at that. Okay, that's insane. Oh, I don't believe it. How? Why? China? Why? I guess they can do that type of stuff. Oh, they can just do that type of stuff. Yeah, I bet lots get destroyed. They're not good for nothing when something happens. Alright, so do we have anything going on in chat here before we do decide to end this? We have been a little over an hour. There might be over 100 plus ASICs in there. Oh, for sure. Or more. I don't even know. I bet you some of that stuff still works. Oh. Wish you could just go dump diving through there one day just to check it out and be like, hey, I'm going to take this, this, and this home. Thank you. We're all out of rig picks. The picks are gone. Empty. We need more. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Discord link is in the description, and post your rig pics because we're now all out. Maybe the immersion cooling took a wrong direction. So they were dipping their ASICs in the immersion and accidentally messed up. Talk about life. Well, okay, life. What's going on? Crypto crashing. Is it done though? Highly most likely no. If you're in Europe, you're at $1,567 Ethereum USD 1906 and 2306 Canadian. So as of just 2 hours ago, we went up about $300 Canadian, and it's been holding up around there, not too bad. So what should we do? I don't know. I'm not a trader. 3080 Ti releases. Yes, it does. That'll be an interesting card to possibly check out. Now, I wonder what all they did to that. I wonder if you still ran the old driver, or if you plug that thing straight into Hive OS now, if it would start mining Ethereum perfect. Or if they totally changed it right around and it's uncrackable. But it is nice news that Nvidia is not nerfing any of their Founder Editions cards, minus the TI versions that they are just releasing right now. And the AABs do have a choice to nerf it their cards if they want or not. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. Does not need new updates. No new updates needed. Oh, was anyone on my stream here yesterday, and did they update their drivers? Because I did state yesterday on my 3060 Ti card in my workstation, I had to update my Nvidia drivers for my to get my Nvidia broadcast to update, and I actually got an increase from 61.6 to 62.10 megahash from a driver update. So did anyone else update their driver and figure that out? Did it work for you? Did you get an increased hash rate on your 3080 cards in Windows? Curious. You looked into updating your Linux drivers? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, actually, that's something I should look into also, is doing the Linux ones. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I was wondering if anyone tried it out, because yeah, it is still hitting 62 to 62.1 from a previous 61.6. So I really find that interesting, especially when they're trying to nerf everything, and I got an increase from their latest hash driver update. Another dope stream. Yoshi, thank you very much for that. Be sure to check out Max Voltage too. He is a very smart guy down there. I'm gonna go find his channel. Let's find Max Voltage's channel. We'll send that link out here. Max Voltage, where are you? Right there, look at that. Boom. Let's do a quick sub bomb to Max Voltage here, unless all you guys are already subbed to him. He has a lot of info on EIP 1559 and all that other good stuff, so be sure to check him out. And like you said, he is making a video here based on what not to ask. So stay tuned for that video. Yes, Max Voltage helps me out a lot. He actually set me straight on the whole merge Ethereum 2.0 thing, because I never really followed when they talked about the merge and stuff, but they are two different things. Like I said earlier, the merge is the transition, and ETH2, which comes after the merge, is the actual Ethereum 2 network with sharding and everything when it's actually functional. But so when you see someone talking about ETH2 and the merge, keep in mind the merge is coming before Ethereum 2.0. You guys all suck because no one here has stupid questions. Well, sorry to disappoint. No one had any dumb questions. But then again, isn't there that term, no question is a dumb question? Alrighty guys, but I got half the garden in yesterday. I do gotta finish it today, so it was a fun stream. I gotta do some tweaking and a little bit of editing and finish a little bit of recording for that CPU mining video, so I can release that by tomorrow. So I do have a couple things I do gotta do today. When is the bear market over? We have no idea. Well, at least I have no idea. I cannot tell you when the bear market. We don't even know if we're in a full bear market or a massive correction, or we don't know what's going on yet. Ethereum could pump back up tomorrow or in a week, or it could dump down to absolutely nothing in the same time frame. So just keep an eye on it and make your own decisions based on research that you find everywhere. If someone actually tells you it's going to dump and go up from here, I wouldn't listen to them, honestly. A lot of people are just trying to make money or able to do whatever they can to do, but do your own research. Don't really listen to anybody straight out, and just make your own call logically. Yes, whales are playing us, so just be careful, just like in any market. How understand the GPU is low hash rate version? Oh, they are supposed to be marked. That is a good question here. So I wonder if I can find it anywhere. 3080 Ti nerf. I don't even know what it's going to be under, but NVIDIA reporting nerfingly. Yes, that's an old one. Anyway, it's supposed to be labeled. All the 3080 Ti's, we know all. Okay, so how's it going to play out here? How can I explain this? So the 3060 non-Ti is Ethereum nerfed, although it's cracked now and stuff. So coming up, the 3070 Ti is nerfed. The 3080 Ti is nerfed. The 3080 is not nerfed, but they are releasing the 3080, the 3060 Ti, and the 3070 as Ethereum nerfed versions, and it will be labeled on the card and the box supposedly. Now, at the same time, are those actually going to come out? So there it is, light hash rate, LHR is what it's going to be called, and it's supposed to be labeled on the box. But keep in mind, I'm pretty sure the TIs and stuff of the 3070 and 3080 will not be labeled, because they're straight out, just like the 3060 non-TI, that they're straight out nerfed right off the get-go. But as for the cards that are currently out, they are supposed to be labeled with LHR. So look for the LHR if you're wondering if a card is nerfed, and watch out for scalpers trying to sell LHR cards, which they're trying to market as non-LHR. So that's going to get confusing for a lot of people buying in the used market from scalpers, because they're going to be trying to trick people. So just always pay close attention to everything. It's not just, well, yes, it's memory based algorithms. There are a few algorithms out there other than Ethereum that do require memory intensive, which are core memory algorithms. But as for core algorithms, no, it does not affect them yet that we know of. And I can't really see them wanting to nerf a core algorithm, because ultimately that could hinder gaming performance long term. So definitely NVIDIA does not want that to happen. So it is memory based algorithms that will be nerfed. So there are other coins that are affected for the most part, like Ravencoin and Conflux, Cortex, those type of coins. They will not be affected by that limiter as right now. We don't know until these cards are actually released. Maybe they got something funky going on in there where it's somehow it's detecting the program itself, which AI people and stuff will definitely not like that. So I don't know. It's still a lot of questions to be answered. We have to wait till these cards are released to fully see them. But for the yes, Ethereum Classic, definitely that's another memory base which will be affected. But yeah, that's that. My 3080 Supreme X would become a legend of mining. Yes, it could very well become a legend, but remember, that's next to the 3080 Ti. They are still releasing the 3080 non-nerfed cards. And the Founders Edition cards, I guess none of them are getting nerfed. They're not nerfing their Founders Edition, which makes no sense at all on their standpoint. And they left it to the AIBs like Gigabyte and Asus and all those guys to do the light hash rate at their own will. So whether some companies might everything hash rate limited, other companies might not do it. They might throw one a month out, so it's up to the AIBs how they actually want to release these cards. Maybe some of them won't even put it on their cards at all. They say, oh well, you left it up to us, so from our marketing standpoint, we're not going to sell those cards as good, so we don't want it. So it's really hard how it's going to see right now. But yeah, very interesting stuff coming on. We won't know until someone gets these cards in their hands. I'm sure Dizzy Mining's going to have one right off the get-go. He always does, because he knows the right people. So keep an eye out for him, because he's probably going to be showing this out sometime. But yeah, we got to wait till it's actually released till we see what happens here. If I get my money back, I would donate them. Oh, nice. I won't lose 20% reduce on Ravencoin of this RTX 3080 Ti. You should not see any reduction on 3080 Ti. On Ravencoin anyway. Technically, unless they did something different here. But yeah, alright guys. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Wonderful stream again. I'll see you guys next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, same time usually, unless something comes up or happens. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rabid out.